What's going to happen, the businesses failed, what am I going to do, all these years of working is now just literally going to finish overnight.
Yeah, they tryna hit me, I'm running the race. I gotta pick up the pace.
What's going on? Welcome back to the Weekflow. As you probably know, it's been a while. Before Christmas, things just got so busy and we're back, and now it's back for good. As you probably noticed and probably seen on my Instagram, I am currently in Dubai. So I came out here, actually completed a huge deal, which I'll be announcing very soon. Kind of celebrate, take some time off, spend some time with the family. Decided to come here for Christmas and New Year. Obviously in the UK, it's crazy lockdown and everything else going on, so I've decided to just stay here. It's so nice. One of the reasons why is because, you pretty much wake up to this every day. Here, COVID is just not so bad. So yeah, people are pretty much just living normal life, and after a year of sitting down pretty much at home, it just feels crazy. You can wake up, you can go to the beach, you can go and exercise, all the restaurants are open, everything is just happening, so it feels pretty amazing. Just in case you probably don't know who I am and sort of stumbled upon this video, my name is Shan. I run a company called Weekflow. I pretty much share I would say more raw, authentic content on what it's like running a business. I have a team of 56. My business helps influencers build their businesses, and we've been pretty good at it and one of the best companies in the world at doing it now. Weekflow.com, if you want to know more and who our clients are, you're probably going to recognize a bunch of them. So in this video, it's going to be a bit different than normal Weekflows. Firstly, I'm going to be giving you a complete 2020 update and kind of what I learned, what happened and that kind of stuff. And at the same time, telling you a bit more about why I'm here and kind of what I'm going to be doing whilst I'm here, because obviously it's going to be a bit different being that I'm now basing myself here. And then going on to, you'll be hearing from the team. There's lots of stuff we haven't shown you over the past few weeks as well, which we're going to throw into this video. So yeah, sit back. It's going to be a good video and hopefully you get to see what we've been up to here at Weekflow. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so let's go through 2020 and what happened, what did we do. I'm going to try to summarize it very top level. Absolutely crazy year, with everything that's been happening. So I guess, of course, to start off with COVID, I remember it was February time when you started hearing about it, and you just think it's just going to go away, just one of those things, but then it started to grow. And I remember I'm so happy that I decided to send the team home before the official lockdown, because you just knew this something is not right. It's just turning into a real thing. But still emotionally, what a crazy roller coaster of thinking literally we're all gonna die, what's going to happen, the businesses failed, what am I gonna do, all these years of working is now just literally gonna finish overnight, all sorts of things to deal with. But I have to say that we've done so well, me and the team, just remaining positive and just pushing forward. Is something came up so big, never ever thought of it, complete year's plan was thrown out the window, but to still be okay, what are we going to do? How to be agile enough to make decisions that actually then impact not us but all our clients. So it was crazy. So I guess to summarize 2020, obviously number one thing, I think we really did well in our strategy in terms of what to physically do. So what happened was, obviously I made a whole video on this as well, is with our clients we just thought, okay, how can they start creating content and products which are now more applicable if people are at home, they want to learn stuff, they can do some exercise at home, or what products can we still manufacture and get to people that they would still want to buy once they're at home. Had a real different way of thinking. But we just started it and it's worked. I think that's the best thing I would say at the end of 2020. We as a company had all our clients grew than the year before. And in a year of COVID, where I think it's something like 70% of businesses have struggled, all the businesses that we manage and work with, they've done exceptionally well and done better than the year before. It's absolute crazy achievement, and I couldn't be more happy and proud. And on the back of that, of course, Weekflow as well, for us, it's been the best year to date, 2020. So, for us to think fast, be positive, and have such a strong team for me to have in place to be okay guys, it's going to be hard, you're going to be working from home, it's probably going to be all hours, you've never done it before. Lots of them are literally sitting on a bed and working. People live in bedrooms, they don't have the right stuff around them, they're living with family and it's hard to work, or you may have pets and so many different things. Didn't hear nothing, everyone got on and got it done. So yeah, extremely happy about that in 2020. One of the other things we did really well is just ads. So I think we really used Facebook ads to push things. And we probably created more assets and types of content than we've ever done. Just in terms of like the key messaging in those ads and how it should be. Like too many brands and too many entrepreneurs, maybe some one of you pretty much take your post or your image and that's it. Like you're not thinking deeply enough to be like, when someone's gonna look at this content, what is it does it need to say to them to make them like stop, to make them think, to make them act. And what most people do is they're trying to use some negative to then flip it to be like, oh, that's what's going to lead you to make someone to buy something, where actually just being open and honest and clear in the messaging actually really helps. So I think on Facebook ads we did really, really well this year. We spent a lot of money and returns were like, down to obviously 2-1, which was probably the minimum, up to like 30-1 on campaigns. So I think the guys did really well there. Similarly, just with all digital marketing, email marketing and the rest, I think the open rates and some of the emails all throughout the year on different campaigns and different clients was really, really well executed. So yeah, I was very happy with that. Obviously, ultimately, as a business, Genflow today, we're a platform that allows other people to build their businesses. So the fact that we launched so many different businesses in a year of COVID and smashed it, that's probably the biggest highlight for me. And some spring to mind off my head. Obviously, we launched a clothing brand just recently, an activewear brand called Mila. That was really well executed, from like the campaign, the content, the quality of the products, the service, the whole rollout. It was exceptionally executed by the team. So yeah, really happy with that. Other some standout ones I remember. To be honest, there's so many, it's really actually hard to remember off my head. But I think what the headphones with Morsia, I really enjoyed that one myself, just because it was a new vertical for us, like electronics, and to be able to make a product that's absolutely loved. If you check it out on YouTube, the reviews, people are absolutely loving it. The quality, people say literally the sound quality is the same as Beats, and we made it. Can you believe that? Like, it's insane. A few other fun ones as well, like fuel cakes with Rob. That's really fun, just because they taste absolutely amazing. If you haven't gone to buy one right now, taste it. You will not believe how good it tastes in the macros. Honestly, like I literally have it a few times a week. Some other fun ones actually, like we did these bodysuits in New York for a client, Noel's, obviously a couple of swimwear brands, Jumel, Hard Body with one of our oldest clients, Brandon, which has gone really well for him. I'm happy for him. Another standout one was an app we did for a client of ours, Hannah. It hit like the top of the charts in Sweden. It's also been featured on like the Swedish TV and stuff. So very, very good year. Like, couldn't honestly, by the end of it, like I can't believe we pulled all this off. And I want to tell you a bit more like how hard it's been, because I think on the outside people probably don't realize, like, imagine you can't book a location for a shoot. Imagine you have to pay 7 times the price to get stock in. Do you get the stock in or do you not? What do you do? Or do you just cancel the order? Or a client has already paid, but now it's going to cost us 7 times more to get the product, and you probably make a loss. Do we do it or do we not do it? All these things I've never experienced in the past. We had to experience and make those tough decisions that we're going to lose £10,000, but we still need to do it because the client has promised. Or how do we change stuff to like make it work? Or how do we change the actual products? Or we want to cancel an order now, or we got to stop the factory doing something because it's nobody wants these products anymore. The world is closed. So many like tough things to decide. Finding models, doing shoots. I got to give it to the guys. They were literally like doing shoots in their houses. You wouldn't know how the content come together if you were to look at it now from how the end looks like. So yeah, I think the guys have done really really well there. I think some other things as well. So this year we launched talent management. Obviously, if anyone that follows me, that we help an influencer build their own brand. We have also now started doing talent management, which is essentially looking after other things with our clients. The way this came about, which is quite interesting, was for me personally, is because that our clients started asking us that, hey, you manage our business, or you've helped me grow my business to X amount of revenue. You clearly are smart enough when it comes to business. Can you not also negotiate my deals for me or do this for me? So it's been a very natural, organic thing, and it makes sense. I think the size we're at today, it's time to pretty much become the agency for any Gen Z talent in the world. So yeah, we started that, and the team has done exceptionally well. We did lots of campaigns with some amazing companies like Puma, Fenty, your PLT, Misguide, and all the ones that you normally see as well. So yeah, the team's done exceptionally well there. So that was cool. Obviously, we launched Genflow Ventures this year, a hugely exciting project. I think we've done 6 investments to date. There's lots more in the pipeline, which again came out of nowhere because we had a client in the US asking us, hey, can you take equity? Because then we know you're really serious about this, and then we know you're going to do your best. And people want us to take equity in their businesses now. Like, you know, I've gone from trying to send 1,000 emails years ago, trying to convince people, please, you'll be able to sell something. Trust me, it's going to work. Let's sell something. To now people are giving equity in their business to us to be like, please, Genflow, help us. You guys are the best. You guys are the experts. I want to build my business to 5 million, 10 million revenue. I need you guys on board. I need you to be focused on our business. I'm willing to do this. I'm willing to give 100,000 budget, equity, this, sign the deal, let's make it happen. So yeah, we launched that's been absolutely a good thing, and lots to come in that area. Other fun stuff, obviously been working on Genlytics, our analytics platform, which allows us, it's actually pretty sick. When we do this to clients, it's really funny. So we can search any influence in the world and check the demographics. I've gone into a meeting, they'll be like, oh, I have a 70% female following. It's like, no, you don't. It's actually 32%. And so it's really been fun. The reason we built it is actually to understand clients and what brands have they worked with, how much traffic did they generate, and lots more. Lots more coming. It's currently in beta. That's something that we're really going to invest a lot in next year. And, on top of that, I guess this year, when COVID first happened, which I mentioned in my video, is that we just doubled down on it. We thought if brand deals have dried up, if the big brands are not paying influencers, there's going to be a gap. People want to make money. So let's go out and start pitching people. And, I think we signed like 100 something clients. Absolutely amazed by that, that we managed to do that. We did some outbound. We got lots of referrals, lots of incoming. So yeah, a great year to us. I think I want to end it there. And I think lastly, of course, the team grew to like 55, 56. And something else amazing happened, which I personally worked on all year, and the announcement of that is coming very soon, so stay tuned. It's pretty big, and it changes the game for us here at Genflow. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to say that. But yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up, and let's get back to the Weekflow.
Yeah, they tryna at me, I'm running the race. I gotta pick up the pace. They throwing shade, but I'm gone. You gotta keep it a buck to my face. Taking that gang out of space. It's best if you stay in your place. They hating on all of my songs. I don't know what can I say. They throwing shots, but I'm saved by his grace.
What's happening in the beauty department?
Yeah, we're quite busy at the moment. So we have quite a few different projects in development. So we've got a hair care range, which focuses on like colouring hair and like colour maintenance. That's really exciting. So that is in development, being formulated. We're working on the packaging now, and some accessories to go along with it. We also have a couple colour cosmetics brands with a strong focus on the lip category. So lip glosses, lipsticks, lip liners, all of that. So that's really exciting. Got some really nice custom samples being made and some really cool packaging.
What's the process like for making these custom formulations and custom samples?
So that process comes with a lot of like sampling. So we're still, with some of our clients now, we're in the sampling stage. So we have usually about 3 rounds of samples, and then we tweak from there, and then usually by the second submission it's perfect. So that's sort of how the process goes. The sampling stage is the most important stage because it's where the client can actually see the product, try the product, test the product, see how it works, see how it applies. So yeah, and then once that's in and that's approved, then we go into the mass production, and in that time we'd already had the samples of the components and then the formula's being made. So by the time it's all ready, it all comes together the perfect time.
I gotta give it a go, yeah. I gotta grind, working for money in the door, yeah. Stop wasting time, you wasting your time for real. I'm about to no cap for real. Remember we came from the dark for real.
Get all the file names, index it. It's mad.
You may have heard the term content is king, and you may wonder why. Why is it king? Well, think about it. What's an app without any content? Would anyone download it? Probably not. You may have the best product in the world. Again, if no one knows about it, and that's why you need content to promote, to let people know what you have on offer. And Black Friday is no different. We at Genflow produce as much content for all our clients during Black Friday because, well, it sells. It's the only way that people are going to know about a sale or an offer that you have is through content.
Over the years, what have you found has worked in terms of content, different types of content?
Yeah, absolutely. So the way we set it out here is, and what we've learned through the past number of years is that You kind of don't want to surprise people just out of nowhere on the day with a Black Friday sale. I mean, it's great that you're doing that. However, you want to make people aware of what's going to come, or at the very least, to tease it. Now, this may be in form of an Instagram story or feed, or if they're on YouTube, it depends on what kind of platform they're on. After that, what we'll do, and normally it's a week before of a sale, for example, Black Friday happening, would be creating teaser trailers. So that would be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 days to go. Again, just making sure that everyone is up to speed, know what's going to happen and what you're offering on the day. And then of course on the day we'll have like a live now if it's a sale or just a promotion, whatever it might be for that client on Black Friday.
In terms of ads as well as the organic content, we're not just on one platform, it's not just Instagram.
No, so we are on multiple social media platforms, from YouTube to TikTok, Instagram of course, you name it. So with that, we don't just recycle our content, we don't just change the format of it, we'll obviously actually change the way the content is, because people react on different ways. For example, on Twitter, TikTok to YouTube. TikTok is short form, whereas obviously YouTube is long form, and the way we do things is different for all social media platforms. So again, we work with the client, we understand what they want, and we know what works as well, so we put 2 and 2 together and we get the sales.
I love that.
These are really comfy.
They're so cute. I just like your fabric is the best fabric, isn't it?
I know, everyone is like,
Maybe it just needs to be more of that strength.
yeah, just so it snaps back.
Making tech packs for the activewear line.
So we've got a bit of a fit issue on one of our sports bras, and we're just trying to figure out the best way to fix it. So obviously every sports bra would be like a different fabric, a different fit, a different construction, and we're trying to create something quite unique that's not really out there on the market. So like taking from different sources to find out what the best solution is going to be, and just going to get a new sample firstly. We have got samples in from several different brands, so a couple that we're doing photo shoots in the next few weeks, so just double checking that all of these sizing are accurate. So obviously when you go into production you will have approved a sample, all the measurements you would have approved, but there are tolerance and kind of changes that can happen in production. So these samples are from production, and we're just going to check them over, make sure they're fitting well, make sure they're going to look good for the photo shoot. We've also got some other samples that are coming in from brands that we haven't gone into production yet, so we've got like a lot more time to make tweaks and amends, but just fitting them on different body shapes, so different sizes. We've got extra small, medium and large today. Make it slightly longer, tack it there. We made slightly wider, come out on this side so they were closer to the side seam. Just got too much in the back thigh.
For real, remember we came from the dark for real.
Alright, so cool. Hopefully you got to see some of the team. I know it's been a while and not got to see what we do behind the scenes like our normal Weekflow episodes, but I'm fully settled here now. Now it's go time. The team is also arriving, and yeah, things are about to go down. So stay on the lookout for the big announcement, something that I've worked on all this year for. It's absolutely huge. I've actually hired Nabil, who you may know of, who shoots some amazing content, as my videographer. So he's firstly gonna help me with the announcement and then this channel. So yeah, a lot of videos about to come your way, very, very, very fast. Thinking the goal is 3 uploads a week, a lot more vlogs, a lot more behind the scenes. It's going to happen. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you have been following for a while, thank you so much. I'll see you next week.